You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW LP Conroe and 106.1 KZCC LP Conroe and worldwide at irlonestar.com.
And welcome to Chamber Chat. I am one of your hosts, Courtney Galley. I'm the Director of Special Events at the Conroe Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm John Sellers. I'm the Director of Finance and Operations.
And again, this is Chamber Chat. We each month we bring on guests to talk about what's happening in the Conroe Chamber of Commerce. We get the inside scoop of our members, what they do, and what has made their company successful. We also chat about our upcoming events and programs that the Chamber is hosting. The Conroe Chamber is a nonprofit 501c6 organization and is designated as a 3-star accredited chamber by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. The mission of the Chamber is to strengthen the economic environment and quality of life in Montgomery County. The Chamber is made up of more than 1,100 members and provides members with monthly networking events, educational seminars, cost-effective marketing opportunities, and more. I hope you have your cup of coffee because we have a great lineup this morning. John is filling in for Mr. Bondi. He's the guest host today.
I'm starting to feel more like a regular host.
Right? Yeah, I know. Well, you should just take it over. I was telling him earlier, I was trying to convince our new membership director she had to take over the radio show, but she didn't really like that.
It's all right. We like doing it.
Yeah, we do. It's really fun. And everybody's always nervous. We're the least people to be nervous about coming on the show because we are just sitting here chatting. And our first guest we're going to chat about is Miss Heather Sullivan with Chick-fil-A. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
She's just saying she hadn't been on the show in a long time.
Oh.
It has been a while.
Like a couple of years, I guess.
Yeah, it was not with Chick-fil-A, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So it has
really?
been another company. Well, if you have gotten your nifty FYI magazine in the mail, hopefully you noticed that Heather is our diplomat highlight of the month. And so we're going to talk to Heather about being a diplomat and a little bit about Chick-fil-A and what she does for the chamber. So why don't you just, Heather, tell our audience a little bit about yourself, your background, personal and professional.
Okay, well, I grew up in the Conroe area, pretty much lived here my entire life, so just can't seem to get away. But I love it. It's a great community. I've been with Chick-fil-A since 2005. There was a couple years gap in the middle, but I'm back, and I'm now their HR director, so I have tons of fun.
Yeah.
At Conroe and Willis, getting to select their talent, and especially the ones that it's their first-time job. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Well, we love Chick-fil-A. I think everybody does. So what do you do as a diplomat and a member of the chamber? Like what have you kind of volunteered for and what have you used your chamber membership for?
So as you announced earlier, I'm a diplomat. So
and what does that mean? What is a diplomat to people who don't know what a diplomat is?
It's basically we help out in any way we can. We're a volunteer, and we will help greet at monthly events. We help welcome new members to the chamber.
Yep.
Special events that Courtney organizes, we'll help out with that too.
Yes, grateful for that.
Yes. So it's just throughout the year, just volunteering wherever is needed. Really, is what it comes down to, and I love it. I've met people that I normally wouldn't have met.
Right.
Just, with doing my day-to-day job.
Right.
So it puts you out there in front of a lot of people, and it's great for your company too, because you get to grow that recognition.
Yeah. Well, great. Well, I know the diplomat program has grown over the past year or so with you, kind of filling in, and then our new membership director, Beth Shelton, is also kind of hitting the ground running. She started at the beginning of the year. Did she? February.
I think.
Wow.
Nope.
I feel like she's been here forever, though. She's just kind of fit right in.
She's just going on 2 months.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. So some of the questions in the magazine that we asked was, what's your favorite chamber event and why? And I really liked your answer. You said fun after 5.
Yes.
Because it's really laid back.
It is.
Alcohol. right?
Well, there's food and alcohol. I mean, that's why anybody comes.
I think
to
that's
chamber
anything
events, right?
that you go to that's after 5. No, I like it because it is a more relaxed setting. What's nice is, the other events, there's a starting and an end time. And yes, there's a starting and end time for that too. We don't want to stay at the business, until midnight. But that's something that it is a more laid back environment. You don't feel rushed. It's just the environment is easier to mingle.
Yeah.
And it's great because you have more people that are available to go because it is after business hours.
Yeah.
So you meet a lot of people that might not be able to make it to the lunches or the morning mingles because of work.
Yeah. But you do make a great point. It is our very kind of laid back, most relaxed kind of networking event that we have, because the breakfast, there is a kind of a networking activity. Usually at a luncheon, there's a program. So, yeah. So what would you say has helped you the most being involved with the chamber?
I think it's just growing our brand awareness.
Yeah.
For Chick-fil-A.
Even for a big company like Chick-fil-A, like everybody,
Yeah.
you still feel like that's needed as being part of the chamber.
Right. I mean, everyone knows that we have an amazing chicken sandwich.
Right.
and they can cut, and they know, our hours, and they know, our product and whatnot, but just growing even the catering side. Because a lot of people don't know everything we have to offer for catering.
Right.
And being able to be more involved in the community.
Yeah.
We're able to participate in more events through the chamber.
Right. Yeah.
And so Chick-fil-A is actually, they're a franchise location, but it's local ownership. So, it kind of makes it more part of the community than, something that's run by a big corporation, miles and miles away. But I know with Chick-fil-A stores, the local ownership does have, a lot of chances to get involved with the community, and you can definitely see that. Just out of curiosity, I've got some Chick-fil-A questions. Can I quiz you a little bit?
Oh, gosh. Okay.
All right,
John came prepared.
Bring 'em on.
You're the HR manager, correct?
Yes.
And kind of you do the community outreach part of the job.
I do help,
too.
yeah.
But I'm sure people are curious. How many employees work at one Chick-fil-A store at any given time?
We have, so for lunch, which seems to be our busier time of the day, at Conroe we'll easily have 30 people on the clock.
Holy moly.
For 1 hour.
Wow.
We employ between Conroe and Willis, because those are the ones I work at, we have about 180 employees.
Wow, that's you wouldn't think that, would you? No, but it's amazing. And here's another question. So if I work for one of the Chick-fil-A stores, will I be assigned just to work at Conroe or just to work at Willis, or could I work at both stores? Or
we have we're not set up to do transfers. Like some companies can do transfers, but we do have several employees that, for example, they might work a day shift at Willis, and then they go work at one of the ones in the Woodlands in the evenings. And we love that. I mean, they bring a lot of great ideas. Wherever that other store is, they're always telling us, like, oh, they're doing this, let's try it. So we're always looking to reinvent the wheel. And if something doesn't work, that's fine. We'll try something new.
Yeah.
And we love, getting that feedback from other stores. So it helps to have the employees working at multiple locations.
All right, well, that's cool. Something that I didn't realize about Chick-fil-A for the longest time was I hate waiting in a fast food drive-through line at lunch or whatever. And so I just want to let people know that when you go to the Conroe Chick-fil-A location at lunchtime and there's literally a line of cars pretty much wrapped all the way around the building, you can get through that line in 2 minutes. It is amazing how y'all have that down.
Yeah.
Did somebody just come up with that one day? And y'all have people taking orders, in front of the lines and accepting payments. And it just doesn't really stop.
It was a lot of trial and error, and we're always looking for ways to improve. But we do about anywhere from 180 to 200 cars from 12 to 1 alone.
Oh, my goodness.
There is a line, but we will get you through and get you back to work.
Oh, yeah.
And you won't be late.
I don't think I've ever sat in it for a long period of time.
No, it's crazy. Yeah. And you can be, 8 or 9 cars back and, you would go to a McDonald's or Burger King or, somewhere else. And the time that it would take you if you're 3 cars back, at Chick-fil-A, you could be 10 cars back and you're going to get through quicker, it
Right.
seems like, which
Yeah.
is crazy to me. But they've figured out logistically how to make it happen, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
And hats off to you for that.
Yeah, that's a great point, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
And you have Chick-fil-A sauce. That doesn't hurt either.
Right.
So one of the things that I wanted to know is, are y'all coming out with any new products?
So on Monday, yesterday we actually just started a new seasonal product. It's our Frosted Sunrise.
Ooh.
And it's with orange juice and ice cream. So it's
Oh, kind of like a dream, like a dreamsicle or something.
Yeah, it's like a orange dreamsicle.
Ooh.
Yeah, that
Is
sounds
it
great.
like a shake?
It's just like our frosted lemonade.
Oh,
If you've
yeah.
had one of those, it's just instead of lemonade, it's orange juice, but it's pretty delicious.
That sounds dreamy.
Mhm.
I like that. But y'all come out with like different seasonal stuff every once in a while.
Yes.
And I know that back from years ago when I worked at the pavilion. So, yeah. So is y'all's the tortilla soup thing that y'all have, is that a regular item now? Because I'm always curious about that because I love that.
That is still seasonal.
Ugh.
Yeah. Our chicken noodle soup is year round, but our tortilla soup is still
seasonal.
it's still seasonal.
Okay, great. So definitely we're going to have to check out the dreamsicle for sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with Chamber Chat and talk a little bit more with Heather Sullivan with Chick-fil-A. Stay tuned.
Don't forget to download the Lone Star Community Radio app from your Google Play or Apple Store. Bring Montgomery County's community radio with you anywhere with your smartphone or tablet. If you are in the Conroe area, tune in on FM. That's Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1. If you are on the computer, bookmark irlonestar.com as your internet radio station. A Lone Star Community Radio. Broadcasting 24/7 from the heart of downtown Conroe, Texas.
Hey guys, this is Connor.
This is Dick.
This is Chris.
And we're with the Ticket Stub Podcast every Thursday live at noon on 104.5 and 106.1 FM in the Conroe area. Also, anytime at irlonestar.com. You go to irlonestar.com/TTS. You can find all of our social media.
And don't forget, we give away 2 tickets to the Grand Theater on every show.
If you like movies and you like complaining or celebrating anything that has to do with the silver screen, check out the Ticket Stub Podcast and join us every Thursday at noon o'clock on Lone Star Community Radio.
And welcome back to Chamber Chat. I am one of your hosts, Courtney Galley, the Director of Special Events at the Conroe Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm John Sellers, the Director of Finance and Operations.
And we have just been talking to Heather Sullivan with Chick-fil-A, kind of about Chick-fil-A and her background, and then about being a diplomat at the chamber. And Heather just told us they came out with a cool drink.
Yes.
Drink? Is it a drink? Is it a shake? Frozen?
Kind of both. It's a frosted sunrise.
Frosted sunrise.
It's an excuse to have ice cream in the morning.
Exactly.
Right?
Mix
I'm
it with
gonna
that
check-
orange juice.
Check that out for sure. So do y'all have any like upcoming events or anything special that y'all are doing at either the Conroe or the Willis location?
We actually have something in the works right now. It's going to be at the Conroe location because our last event for Monster Jam was at Willis. It's going to be with the Houston Rockets.
Ooh.
They're going to come out with Clutch, and they're going to have a tent, and it's going to be tons of fun. It's going to be on a Saturday.
Awesome.
We're still finalizing some of the details. But, yeah, that will be huge.
Oh, great. Yeah, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, they're on a huge streak right now, too. They're
Right.
they're playing tonight, I believe, and they're going for their 15th win in a row.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
To tie
That's
this.
one sport I don't watch is professional basketball.
Oh.
I watch every other kind of
Yeah,
every
I
other
watch
sport.
it
I don't know why, but I mean, I do kind of like catch up with them on the news and stuff like that. But that's great. Oh, that'll be really fun. Be a great way to bring out your family and everything too. So
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's coming up, but we'll post it on our Facebook page on Chick-fil-A Restaurants of Conroe and Willis.
great.
So if y'all don't follow us, be
You
sure to
need
follow
to.
us because that's where we post all of our new seasonal items coming out and
Right.
our events and all that good stuff.
Well, great. I kind of want to ask you this, but I don't want to get you in trouble. Are there any like secrets or like insider information that you can give out that's, not going to get you in trouble about Chick-fil-A? Like, well.
I always heard a rumor that I wanted to see if she could
Oh, okay.
confirm
Well,
it.
let's see.
Is it
she
true
may
that you
say
kind
no
of
comment.
marinate the chicken in pickle juice?
Yes.
I've always heard that. Is that true?
Well, so the chicken's already marinated. Like, we
When it
don't
comes to the
make
store.
the marinade. Correct. So, just like, no, we do hand bread our chicken. A lot of people don't realize that.
Oh, okay.
So, our chicken comes to us frozen, raw,
Right.
and we fillet it and hand bread it and fry it. And same thing with our biscuits in the morning. We actually roll out the dough and
Ooh.
cut it. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's so
I
good.
heard that
That's-
too. Yeah.
About the pickles.
Yeah,
Juice.
uh-huh.
It makes sense because it's kind of like, you
Yeah.
brine poultry and
Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah.
I always get it with extra pickles.
Oh, I do too.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah. You get like 10 of them on there. And then I eat the pickles separately from the sandwich. I know I'm really weird. I have weird eating habits. But yeah, that's how I like it. I don't know.
It's more common than you think.
Yeah. I don't know why. Okay, well, that was kind of my question, too. It was about the chicken, so.
The
Yeah.
chicken, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They do something special because you don't get that kind of chicken anywhere else.
No,
That's
no.
for sure.
And the staff at the chamber knows this, but my mother loves Chick-fil-A. Like, I feel like my dad should open up a Chick-fil-A because on Saturdays, it's Chick-fil-A Saturday. And they live in Brenham, but they either go to College Station or Cypress, but every Saturday she has
That's
to have.
awesome.
And she likes the nuggets. So she has to get the nuggets. So they go to Chick-fil-A. So I'm like, Dad, open up a Chick-fil-A. Like, then you don't have to worry about it. She always gets tons of gift cards for Christmas and her birthday and stuff like that. So she has Chick-fil-A Chick-fil-A Saturday. So I was going to call them on Saturday. But I was like, oh, it's Chick-fil-A Saturday. I'll call them on Sunday.
She needs to make sure she has the app so she's getting those points.
Oh, I'll
We
just
do
have
the
to
free
do that.
treats. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have smartphones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then you'll have to download it and they'll just,
Yeah.
You can
scan
get
it.
the emails too. Yeah, I think that's the way I get mine.
Oh, okay. Well, she has an iPad. I could probably put it on her iPad
Yeah, they should be able to pull it up.
and then pull it there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Yeah, she gets a calendar every year and all that, so.
You know,
Yeah.
the other crazy thing about Chick-fil-A is they're like the only, food place that has a playground for kids anymore.
That's
You
true.
hardly ever see. Used to be every Dairy
Right.
Queen, McDonald's, Burger King, all
Yeah.
have playgrounds, and Chick-fil-A is like the only
Yeah.
place now that does it. And I'll say I've got 3 small children.
Mm-hmm.
They're listening or watching right now. Hi, Hadley. Hi, Hudson. Anyways, they love your playground, and my wife really loves it because you can tell that there's definitely an effort to keep it really clean too, which
yes.
is something that
Yeah.
you can tell
Yeah.
you guys take seriously. And
Yeah.
there's always hand sanitizer or Purell, just right outside the door so that you
True.
can kind of scrub them off a little bit once you're done
Yeah.
playing. So that's why it's one of our favorite places to go.
Yeah. Well, I kind of want to segue into, since Heather is a diplomat, about an upcoming event that we have next week, which is Heather's favorite event, Fun After 5, which is going to be on the 15th at 5:05 at Speed Sport Racing at Grand, Texas. And, if you're freaking out thinking, oh my gosh, that's a long way away, it's only 20 minutes from Conroe.
It's not
No.
bad.
No.
Yeah,
And I heard people are going to be able to race.
Yes.
I'm really
Yeah, so make
excited
sure
about
you
that.
wear
Closed-toed
closed-toed shoes.
Yes.
And please no dresses for the ladies.
Right. Yeah. Doesn't that sound exciting? This is going to be a good one.
These are not like your garden. I've done a little bit of research. These are like the go-karts that go fast. I think you've got to be 12 years or older to ride them.
Yeah.
Because they do. The ones that you can take, I think the website said they go up to 35 miles an hour. And
Oh,
it's,
wow.
it's an outdoor track with all these really cool turns. And
Yeah.
I'm just really excited about it. There was one like it in Vegas that I did several years ago, and I've always been telling people, man, I wish we could get one close to us, and it sounds like we have. So I'm
Right, yeah.
really excited. I won't be hanging out. I'll pretty much be on the track the whole time.
That's okay. Somebody asked me about it. I said, no, I'll just hold people's purses. Like, I don't do any daredevil stuff. Like, I'll be out taking pictures or something like that. But, so again, that's, Heather's favorite networking event, but a lot of other people's too, Fun After 5, So if you're listening and you want to attend, you can attend as a member or non-member. So all of our events are open to the public. There's great door prizes. It's another reason to go besides food and drink. But yeah, this will be a great way to support our one of our great members. So we encourage y'all to come. We encourage everybody to kind of sign up beforehand, so we kind of know what the count is. But you don't have to. So just come out there, and like I said, don't freak out about that. It's out east of us, but 20 minutes. It'll take you 20 minutes to get to the Woodlands. I mean, 20 minutes to get to Willis maybe sometimes. So
and
you definitely need to go.
There's a lot of plans for that area too. That's where the site is going to be. Where I think it's going to be called Grand Texas.
Yes.
Which is where it's going to be basically Houston's new Astro World in a couple of years once they get everything
really
built
exciting.
Up.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to kind of get out there and see what it looks like before it's a huge monstrosity, but just be a lot of fun to come out and take a look. And
I think so too.
Do a few races.
Yeah, and we'll talk about more of our upcoming events in our last segment here, but I just want to kind of get that out there since that is Heather's favorite event. We should just call it Heather's favorite event.
Yeah.
Fun after 5.
And there's also ribbon cutting tomorrow, correct?
Is there? Yes.
Yeah, at Carenal Urgent Care. That's going to be between 11:30 and noon tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Tomorrow.
We need people for that. That's another thing that the diplomats help with is the ribbon cutting. So if you're interested in becoming a diplomat, then just reach out to Beth Shelton, our director of membership at the chamber, and it'd be great. Heather, I know Heather and the other diplomats would love for y'all to join them and being part of kind of I kind of see them as like the PR arm of the chamber, and just get out there and it's a great, like you said, great way to meet people, great way to promote your business at the same time. So,
absolutely.
Anything else? Why don't you tell people how to get a hold of Chick-fil-A, your Facebook page, and all that good information before we go?
Okay. Well, you can visit us online. If you go to cfawillis.com or cfaconroe.com, that will take you to our website. And then you can also check us out on Facebook at Conroe, Chick-fil-A Conroe, restaurants of Conroe and Willis. We also have an Instagram and Twitter account.
Awesome.
I will be honest with you, I'm not the marketing person, so I don't remember the names. But I do know our Facebook page. Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll post, it might be similar wording on all of them, but we'll post different pictures and graphics. But that's where we'll post a lot of our events as well.
Great. Well, thank you, Heather. We appreciate you coming on the show and giving us some great information about Chick-fil-A and then also being a diplomat at the chamber. So we will be back with Chamber Chat in a few minutes with our next guest, so stay tuned.
The Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service has been dedicated to educating Texans for over a century. In 1915, the Extension Program was established under the federal Smith-Lever Act to deliver university knowledge and agricultural research findings directly to the people. Ever since, AgriLife Extension programs have addressed the emerging issues of the day, serving diverse populations across the state. Texans turn to Extension for solutions in horticulture, agriculture, 4-H and youth, and family and consumer sciences. Extension agents respond not only with answers, but also with resources and services that result in significant returns on investment to boost the economy. Join us Fridays at 1 o'clock for the AgriLife Extension Hour.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show. With monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776.
And welcome back to Chamber Chat. Chamber Chat is a monthly radio show with the Conroe Chamber of Commerce. I'm one of your hosts, Courtney Galley.
I'm John Sellers.
Welcome. We just got through talking to Heather Sullivan with Chick-fil-A, and now we have our second guest on, Gary Warstler.
That's right.
I said it right.
Oh,
yes.
that's good.
Oh. And he's with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They're a new member. They joined in January. So we're so glad to have you as part of the chamber and part of the radio show. I think he's a little nervous, but We'll be okay.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, it's just chatting. I don't know how we don't have that many viewers. I don't
No,
think.
we don't.
we need to do something about that. I think we're very entertaining and very fun.
Absolutely.
But welcome. Glad to have
Thanks
you.
for
It
having
was
us.
nice to meet you. And why don't you tell our audience a little bit about your you and your business, and then we'll kind of get into some questions. I know there's a couple topics we want to talk about.
Yeah, been doing mortgages for about 18 years. Guaranteed Rate purchased us about 6 months ago, and we are in the process of learning their programs and
Okay.
and you know, rolling it out to the company for the country.
Oh, great. And do you live in Conroe? Or
I do. Moved to Conroe about 3 years ago.
Oh, so you're
back in River Plantations.
awesome. That's a great place. Yeah.
Sort of funny story. Woke up one day in Ohio, right off the lake, 6 foot of snow, 34 below zero. And
Ooh.
told my wife we were moving.
Yeah.
Didn't know where we were going, but we were moving, and
I
here
don't
we
blame
are.
you.
Here we are.
Well, great. Well, that's great. We're glad to have you as part of our community and part of the chamber as well, too. So you're a new member. So what, I'm curious to know what made y'all join the chamber.
Well, the biggest reason for joining the chamber is that we participate in a program called Homes for Heroes.
Okay.
And not a lot of people know about it. But
Right.
it's very, very important to me. It helps, you know, our veterans, our policemen, firemen, EMTs, and nurses purchase a home with a discount where we cover part of their lender fees, and the agents who work with the program give back approximately 25% of their commission
Oh,
at
wow.
closing for the buyers to use towards their cost.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, so is that part of the VA loan program, or
It is not.
it's in addition to, or
It's all by itself. Excuse me. So if a veteran wants to use this program, you know, a veteran gets into the house for no money.
Yeah.
And then by using this program, they get more money back. So there are times where they can close a loan and at the end of the day get a check as they walk away from the table.
oh wow, that sounds good.
So do they have to be a veteran or can they be active military as well,
They
too?
can be active military. They can, you know, with this program that we're talking about, the Homes for Hero program, this is for everybody. This is for the policemen, the firemen.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you did mention
First
that. Okay.
responders.
Right. First responders.
Oh,
It's just-
wow.
It's our way of saying thanks. You know,
Yeah.
I have a son who's in the military.
Okay.
My father fought in Vietnam, so I know the whole
Right.
the whole military story, and they're really unsung heroes, you know. And
Right.
it's the same with the policemen and the firemen, EMTs. These people help us through the day, let us sleep at night, keep us safe.
Right.
This is our way of giving back to them.
Right. Well, and that's a great thing you pointed out, and you had mentioned it, and it still kind of just went over my head. But first responders, nurses, ENTs, I mean that kind of stuff. I mean,
Teachers.
yeah,
Yes,
teachers.
are involved in
wow.
this also.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, that's great. So explain again the program a little bit again about what's the process that they have to go through.
Well, to use the program, you have to deal with people that are enrolled in it. So what I
Okay.
mean by that is, like, as a lender has to be part of the program.
Okay.
And that lender will cover part of their lender fees to buy a house. Then as they go to look for homes, they want to use a real estate agent as part of the program. And the real estate agent will then, you know, give back part of her commission to help with their closing costs, their prepaids, their escrows, or they can take the money after closing to help buy furniture for the house.
Ooh, that's another good option. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if somebody's, I guess, in the market for a house that would qualify for this program, what are the first steps, I guess, they need to do, you know, before, you know, contracting with a realtor or something like that? Is there a website or a place they can kind of go for a how-to?
Well, their first thing they want to do is they want to contact me. We'll get the ball rolled, and they can call me on my cell phone.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
You know, or they can go to the Homes for Heroes website, or they can email me, and we'll get the ball rolling for them. And what's neat about this program is that we allow them to use other programs.
Okay.
Like there is a program out there called T-Shack, where if you're a teacher, the state of Texas will give you back 5% of your purchase. So if you're buying a $200,000 house, for
Wow.
example, they will give you back $10,000 to help pay for your down payment. And with this program, again, we're walking into the house with no money.
So you can use this program in conjunction with other programs.
Absolutely.
Well, and that kind of springs up a question, like, and I'm wondering, I mean, I know a lot of teachers, my sister-in-law is a teacher, like, how many of these programs are out there that people don't know about, which is kind of a little disheartening, you know?
Well,
Well, I mean, now they will, thanks that you're on the
Absolutely.
radio show, but still, I mean, that's kind of, that's a little sad.
You know, it really is. we try to get in and speak to the schools, to talk to the
Okay.
teachers. We try to
Right.
talk to the police departments. But they always, there's a lot of times they think there's a catch.
Right. Oh, yeah,
And,
for sure.
there's a lot of people who want to talk to them, but the story on this, there is no catch. It's
Right.
our way of saying thanks, and it's hard to get it out there. That is why I joined the chamber.
Right. Great. Well, we will do all that we can to get that out there for y'all.
Well, Gary, you said to email you would be one of the best ways. Can you give out your email address?
I sure
Yeah.
can. My email address would be Gary.Warstler, and I will spell that. It is WARSTLER at GRARATE.com.
Great.
They can also reach me on my cell
Yes.
at 713-387-9873.
Or you can contact the chamber and we can give you that information as well, too. So how long have you been a part of this program?
I've been a part of this program, but it's going on 3 years now.
Okay. So since you've been here.
Yeah, since I've been here. And
Is
again,
it just like for Texas residents, or is it kind of
it's for the whole country.
Okay, so it's
for the whole country,
okay.
and it's it's sad that a lot of people don't know about it.
Right,
because
yeah.
It is a great program, but we're working on getting that out.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, and we can definitely help. That's what the chamber is here for, is to be able to do that. A lot of people think, oh, well, I joined the chamber, I'm going to get business, such an amount of business, but I mean, it's like with any organization, it's what you put into it as well too. But we can help because the chamber does have, cost-effective marketing opportunities, things to be at networking events and things like that. So, are those kind of your plans on being at networking events and things like that in order to get the word out?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm loving the breakfast.
Yes.
Been to one of them.
Morning
so far,
mingle. Yes.
And I'm looking forward to the little race cars, but I'm not so sure I'm going to fit in one.
Gary's a very tall man.
Yeah,
Well, but great segue, Gary. See, you may need to be a guest more often on our radio show about morning mingles. So you've come to one of them, and you found it like, do you know what activity we did? Did you come last month?
I came last month, and we actually got to do a 2-minute
like a group commercial
of somebody we've never met.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So the thing that I like about our morning mingle, which is our monthly networking breakfast, is we do different things each month. So it doesn't kind of get stagnant. It's not like, we say it's not your average 60-second commercial, because especially if you're one of those members who comes every single month, why would you want to do the same thing over and over again? So my favorite, though, is the speed networking. So I don't know if we're going to be doing that in March or not, but yeah, so our morning mingle takes place the second Tuesday of every month. So this month it'll be March 8th. So it'll be Thursday at 7:30 at Conroe's Incredible Pizza Company. What did you think of the food?
You know what? The 3 kind of meat, scrambled eggs,
right,
was amazing.
Well, and that's one thing I try and tell people when I talk about is you think Conroe's Incredible Pizza Company, we're going to have like breakfast pizza. Although they do have breakfast pizza, which is really good.
Oh, man.
They put out a spread for us. I mean, it is good food. And think about it, too, like if you're going to lunch, it's not just pizza at lunch either. So it's $10 to attend. And it's to pay for your breakfast, but you get the networking out of it as well, too. A great opportunity to bring door prizes to market your event and everything as well, too. So, we hope to see you at more morning mingles then.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's great. And you were able to meet a lot of people?
I was.
Good. Good contacts there.
You're almost forced to meet people at those
That's
things.
true.
It's crazy.
It is.
And it's by design like that,
Right.
because a lot of people come and they're shy. They don't know anybody.
Yeah, or you're a creature of habit, and that would be me. I'd go to the same, even though I'm not shy, I would still kind of gravitate to the people that I know. So,
come, bring your business card, and you're going to meet people. There's no doubt about that. And usually our attendance is, between 50 and 80.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that.
Yeah.
We're really not sure however many people are going to show up beforehand, but you can guarantee there's people you're going to want to meet, people you're going to become friends with, and it's a great experience, especially if you're just getting started with a new venture.
Yeah, it's I think one of the best ones. I know, like we were saying before, Heather likes Fun After 5, but I do like the morning mingle. And we do ask members you can bring a guest, and that's a great way to get them introduced to the chamber as well, too. So, well, great. Well, do you want to, again, just tell our audience a little bit more about your program and then how to get in touch with you as we wrap up? So there.
Yeah, so the program is again, for veterans, reserve and active. law enforcement, firefighters, EMTs, and anybody else working in the healthcare. The majority of what we do is we give back money to help towards the lender fees, and the agents will give back approximately 25% of their commission to help for the cost.
That's awesome.
So our way of saying thank you.
Yeah, that's great. And then, again, y'all can get in touch with Gary through the chamber or contact him. We'll give out your phone number one more time. It's probably easier for people to remember.
713-387-9873.
Okay, and then reach out to Gary. It sounds like a great program to be a part of, and just, just a wide variety of people who are our heroes here. Like you said, teachers and anybody in the healthcare. I mean, this sounds like a wonderful program. And then if you see Gary at Morning Mingle or after hours, come up and talk to him about it. Yeah.
Tell you all about it first.
Yeah, I think it's a great program. See, you did great.
Thank you. You guys made it
Nothing
easy.
to be nervous about at all.
Right. That's what we told me, like, really, Chamber Chat is not one to be nervous about at all. Thank you so much, Gary.
You.
Welcome to the Chamber, and welcome to Conroe, and we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, we'll be back with Chamber Chat in a few minutes. We'll be talking about some of our upcoming events in March, so stay tuned.
A Lone Star Community Radio is ready for the summer. If you or anyone you know is looking for summer internship opportunities, a Lone Star Community Radio is a great place to grab the mic and be on the air. A Lone Star Community Radio offers a great opportunity to those interested in learning about the radio world all year round. Be an on-air personality, talk show producer, or YouTube, TV, podcast editor. Contact the station at info@irlonestar.com or call the station's message line at 936-647-3776.
Hispanic Chamber Connections with Dr. Carlos Sanchez, President of the Woodlands Conroe Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, featuring event announcements, member highlights, and more. Tuesdays at 1 p.m., broadcasting from the heart of Conroe, Texas on irlonestar.com and Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
And welcome back to Chamber Chat on Lone Star Community Radio. I am Courtney Galley, one of your hosts.
And I'm John Sellers, one of your fill-in hosts.
Yes, but that's special guest host.
Special guest host.
See, doesn't it sound better? Yeah.
I love being special.
Well, we just got through talking to Gary about a program that he works with his company called Homes for Heroes. So if you're interested in that, listen to this segment again and then just contact Gary. It sounds like a great program. We really need to have him on again to talk more about the program and the details of it. So, and then Heather Sullivan, who talked a little bit about Chick-fil-A. And now we're going to kind of chat about what we have coming up this month at the Chamber. Lots of stuff, John, right?
Oh, yeah, lots of stuff. Tomorrow, I guess, is our nearest event. We've got a ribbon cutting for Care Now Urgent Care. That address is 1150 West Davis Street here in Conroe. And the event's going to be between 11:30 and 12 tomorrow. So if you want to head on out there and show them some support and welcome them to the community, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, it's a great way to be involved with the Chamber. It just takes a little bit out of your time to be able to be over there and get in a picture and meet some of our diplomats and our other members. So.
And then Thursday, of course, as we mentioned before, we start the day off bright and early with our morning mingle.
Yes.
That's at a Conroe's Incredible Pizza on the South Loop in Conroe. It's if you go on our website and sign up, if you're a member, it's going to be $10. If you wait and do it the day of, it's going to be $15.
Right. So you might as well do it beforehand.
That's right.
And I don't know what our networking event is, so we'll be surprised.
We'll put our heads together and come up with something.
I'm sure there's something. Yeah.
Yeah, we always do.
Yeah.
Also on Thursday, we do have a Chamber University event. It's become a top performer selling like a pro. So if you're an insurance company or a realtor or any other type of business that gets involved in some outside sales, it's a great opportunity to come and get some sales tips so that you can learn to sell like a pro.
Right.
And that is going to be 11:30 to 1 p.m. And you can also get more information for that on our website, www.conroe.org.
And John, is that complimentary?
It is, if you can believe it. And
right.
I've set in on a lot of these Chamber University programs, and it's totally free.
Yes.
It's awesome.
You
and
pay for it through your membership. So you really technically have already paid for it. But that's part of your benefits. So why not take advantage of that?
Yeah, some of the stuff that gets passed along is crazy. I mean, I've been in sales, and I know that a couple of weeks ago we had Google in.
Yes,
who
we did.
A whole day-long seminar about how to get your business recognized on the web.
Yeah.
And I mean, just stuff that I never would have even thought of, and all these resources that companies like Google are basically giving away for free to help out small businesses.
Yeah.
So I mean, these events are so important to the community, and very beneficial. You know, if you can take some time out. The one tomorrow or on Thursday is 11:30 to 1 p.m. And I we provide a lunch.
We do provide lunch, yes.
So I mean, there's no reason not to come. I mean, you get a free lunch. You get a chance to improve your sales skills. Come on out, and registration is available at www.conroe.org.
Yep. Come and do it. What else we got going on?
All right, I'm flipping through. We can have fun after 5. We've already talked about that, but that is next Thursday, March 15th. We start at 5:05 and ended at 6:30, and we're going to be at the Speed Sports Racing Park. It's about 20 minutes outside of Conroe, but I mean that's really not too bad.
Oh my gosh!
It's basically at the corner of Highway 59 and 242. If you know where that is, kind of in the New Caney area.
Yep.
And that's actually an area that's growing by leaps and bounds every day. It's going to be a future site for a theme park. So if you kind of think, you know, that's where the new Astro World's going to be. It's not going to be called Astro World. It's going to be going to be called Grand Texas. But, it'll be a cool chance to kind of get out and explore that area a little bit.
Yeah, this will be a fun one. I'm excited.
Oh,
Even though I'm not going to be one riding the go-karts, or I mean, I'm not a daredevil, but I'm still really looking forward to it as well too. So
it's going to be a lot of fun out there. Just a note: if you are coming out to ride the go-karts, they do go pretty fast. I've been told that they get up to 35, 40 miles an hour. Yeah. You do need to wear appropriate clothing, closed-toed shoes. Ladies wouldn't advise getting on one of these things in a dress at all or anything baggy. Might even want to put your hair up, you know, if you're going to be putting on a helmet. But I will definitely be out there racing these karts, and I'm so excited about it. I wish I could just hit the fast-forward button on my life and get
Maybe we should have a
that
contest.
Day. Yeah, that would be fun, you know, like maybe get all the diplomats to race each other or something like that, or maybe have a staff race if we can get you on one of those.
I don't think that'll happen. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, we'll have to talk to Beth about that. That'd be great. Maybe we can give out a bottle of wine or something. So that'd be really cool.
Before any of the kids get too excited, you have to be 12 years or older to ride one of the karts. That's just one of those safety rules they have out there. But you can go online and take a look at it. I know I have, and you know, the track just looks incredible. It looks like, you know, a professional, like, Formula One racetrack. Yeah. It's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, and then I'll kind of jump in. One of the events that I have the following week on the 21st, we have a candidate forum luncheon. So City of Conroe, there are 2 council positions that are open, and so we are going to be having a candidate forum for that. It'll be at 11:30 at the Lone Star Convention Center. It's open to members and non-members, so open to the public. Anybody can attend. It'll be great, great information. We had a great crowd last month at our candidate forum, so we love to see everybody come for this. Our candidate forum is sponsored by the Conroe Professional Firefighters Association, so thank y'all so much for supporting the City of Conroe and supporting our candidate forums. It's $20 for lunch in advance and $30 at the door. Or, no, yes.
25 at the door.
25 at the door. Thank you very much, John. So please attend that. You can RSVP online. And again, that'll be a great program for that.
And if they want to buy an entire table, like if you want to take your entire company out to lunch, you know, you can get, I think, 10 tickets for $200, right?
Yeah.
Which knocks it down to $10 a ticket?
Yeah.
Is that right in my math?
Yes.
Yeah. So
there you go.
Yeah, that'd be a good way if, you know, you're wanting to get your employees.
Yes, great way to bring your employees.
Excited about, you know, current events and what's going on in Conroe. There's going to be a lot of good topics to discuss there.
Well, I think if you either live in Conroe or work in Conroe, you need to come to this because it's either gonna affect you personally or it's gonna affect your business. You know, it's a chance. And if you're interested in attending and submitting questions, you can do that. You can submit that to me as well at CourtneyG@conroe.org. And then with time permitting, we always ask the audience if they have questions as well too. But Andy Dubois from the Courier will be moderating that. But it'll be great information, so be sure to attend that.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna have an awesome timekeeper too, right?
Yes, John was great. I was like, hey, can you keep time? He can flip those cards up really good. So, all hands on deck, for chamber events. So, so that'll be great. We also have some upcoming, some other Chamber University events, and then a small business development,
U.S. Small Business Administration. Is that right?
Too many letters. There's too many letters.
They actually have a little office inside of the chamber building. And that same very day, they're going to have a program in the morning from 8:30 to 11.
So you could go to both. You could go to both.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I will be going to both. So if you want to tag along with me that morning and for lunch, then come on.
Yes. Grow with your federal contracts.
Right.
A workshop. See, that doesn't mean anything to me, but it probably means a lot more to everybody else out there.
Well, no, I mean, last year the federal government awarded contracts worth over $100 billion to small businesses. And
that's amazing.
I don't think any one of those contracts came here locally. And so that's one of the things we're trying to get done is more of our local businesses, local startups to get involved with this program. Because, I mean, hey, it's money that the government is putting out there to help you get started, and might as well take advantage of it, or somebody else will.
Yep.
And I'd like to see more of those federal dollars coming into our area than having them go somewhere else, frankly. And so we know there's growth out there.
Definitely.
Conroe, the fastest growing city in the United States.
Right.
No reason why we shouldn't be getting some of the Small Business Administration grants and federal contracts coming into our area.
Yep, that's great. And then we have another Chamber University program on the 22nd. Insurance 101, the basics of insurance for you and your business. Is going to be by Texas Farm Bureau. So another great Chamber University session as well, too. And you can sign up for all of these online at conroe.org.
And they're going to not just touch on business insurance, but they're going to go over the basics of even your home, auto, and life insurance, and how important, insurance is to planning out life for both yourself and your family, as well as, you can kind of combo those things together now and get good discounts.
That's
if you
true.
lump them all together, your business, your auto, life, everything. So that's something really good you want to take advantage of to learn how to get some savings out of.
Definitely. Could always use that. For sure. Well, like we said, any of these events that are coming up, you can find online on our calendar events and sign up for them. Or you can find it in our FYI magazine. It's a monthly magazine that April Jackson that's our marketing director produces. There's advertising opportunities in there as well too. Also in our EFYI. So great resources to get your information out there to our members and to the community. So, and April does a great job on the FYI. It's really nice. So I have it right in front of me. We list all of our new members and our renewals, and there's information about all of our upcoming events and about other programs that we do at the chamber. So check that out.
And next month, we want to give them a little preview of what is, I guess.
Oh, yeah. So we are going to be partnering with the Montgomery County Fair again. We did this last year, but there's going to be an after-hours event on April 12th. And we are going to have some representatives from the fair next month on the radio show to talk more about the event. So it'll be a really great time. Last year was a wonderful kickoff to the fair, and then we're continuing that relationship with them for next month. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, it's such a big event for the community. I mean, the county. It's one of the few times a year you can basically go somewhere and just see the entire county out of one place, having a great time at the fair, whether it's the barbecue cook-off or, riding in the carnival or watching some of the livestock events and auctions. It's really, if you want to see Conroe and Montgomery County, the best place to do that is out at the fair.
Very good. Well, thank you, John, for being the special guest host
for
this month.
Being special.
And I'm sure that this won't be your last time. Maybe we should have 3 hosts. I don't know. I don't know how that'll go. Maybe you can fill in for me one time if I need to. But thank you for everybody for listening to Chamber Chat. Chamber Chat is a radio show for the Conroe Chamber of Commerce on Lone Star Community Radio, and we will see you next month. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for checking out this production of Lone Star Community Radio. Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's community radio station. Don't forget to check out this show and many others across the Lone Star Community Radio Network, either live on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, the Lone Star Internet Radio app, or irlonestar.com's live audio stream, and on replay on podcast, Channel 12's Our City TV in Conroe, or Channel 21 KVQT in Houston, and of course their YouTube channel. This production is copyrighted and all rights are reserved by Lone Star Community Radio. Have a question regarding this program or other Lone Star Community Radio shows? Want to sponsor or start your own show? Call the station message line at 936-647-3776 or email the station at lscrstudios@gmail.com.